This is how it started, y'all. This is the creation of a Kanye fan, the creation of a Kanye stan to defend this guy. So it started with
Dramatically
this.
tragic. They betray us in the media. They're looking for food. People are believing, for me, hard to donation. The bigger my people, America, is the less well out of the people and shoot us.
Profoundly devastating is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And we was cool. We said, yeah, you right. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, you right. Like, yeah, he really don't. Like, I'm glad somebody said it. And we was cool. We was all fine, right? Right? Cool. Agreed. Kanye's, George Bush doesn't care about black people. We cool, right? Then it was this. Right? Where is it?
Music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
And we was still rocking with Kanye because it was for black people. We was like, oh, yeah, like, you right. He really don't care. He really don't care about black people, y'all. Like, it's fine. Like, that's crazy. Like, he really don't care, y'all. That's crazy, right? Then,
One of the best.
shit, I can't even remember. What I've been defending this nigga for so long. Then what was it? What was it then? Slavery. And this is when it started to get a little shaky to be a Kanye fan, right? Because he was, what was this, Yeezus era? He was making Yeezus, or was this what's the other album? The fuck if I fuck this model and you just bleached her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt. I'm actually, let's go back before that. Because it wasn't that. It was You Ain't Got the Answer, Sway. It was You Ain't Got the Answer, Sway. Y'all don't remember that. It was You Ain't Got the Answer, Sway, because he was putting out Yeezus. And
why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more.
And that's when I was still defending him. I was like, hold up. I was like, nah, because, like, y'all don't understand. Like, Kanye gotta, like, y'all don't understand. Kanye gotta, like, he just got a different mind on him. Like, y'all not understanding. Like, he really do want to be able to create. And this was inspiring as fuck. Like, it was so inspiring. People, I was like, yo, like, I get it, bro. Like, he's just trying to create Adidas and Yeezy, and they just want him to be a rapper. And I was defending this man, right? I was defending him. This was the Kanye defense time. This is the Kanye stan timeline, right? Cool. He yelled at Sway. Fine. That's all chill. We chilling, right? Right? Follow me. And this is all off the top of the dome.
More than you.
Okay, right? Then it was the slave stuff. Then he came back out. And this is, I have a podcast. It was on one of my friends' podcasts with me. With me defending this, bro.
I was drugged the out, bro. I was drugged.
It's just all very Kanye.
Do you feel that I'm feeling? Do you?
I'm let
Or sharing his love for a different president on TMZ.
I just love Trump. That's my boy. Like,
We skipped one. We skipped when he started banging with Trump. We skipped that part, but I'm gonna go this part.
But that
good for y'all. Called fat, so I got liposuction.
2016 break.
Time. When I left the hospital, 7. Out slavery for 400 years. For 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
That was the comment that crossed the line for at least one TMZ staffer.
And they was like, nah. But looking back on it now, everyone's like, well, actually, what he means. And this was me. When it first happened, this was me. Nah, he mean, like, are y'all listening? Because I was listening to them hour-long interviews, bro. I was listening to them fucking 3-hour interviews, bro. And I used to go out and be like, nah, y'all don't understand. He made, if I fuck this model, he made graduation, though. But he made graduation, though. Y'all not understanding. Y'all not understanding. He made graduation. He made graduation. And I was saying it all up and down. But he made graduation, though. Y'all. Nah, he's chill. He made graduation. And he said that. And I was like, all right, it's like when shit happens, you got to dig into your brain to make it make sense. So I was like, well, actually, like, nah, like, it makes sense because, yeah, like, it is a choice. Like, a lot of people didn't even know they were slaves. And then that's when that fake quote started going around that said, Harriet Tubman says she could have freed so many more slaves if they had just known they were slaves. And we was all like, yeah, like, it's a mental thing. People get up and go to their 9-to-5s every day. Like, they slaves by choice. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? We was defending that. That was fine. Notice the theme. It's to black people, right? Then
we have to deal with the
then it was Kanye Trump shit. Or same era. We was watching this man. Hold on. It was this. Oh
when it
God.
came time
Oh
to take
God.
things to the next level, I knew that I had to make.
No free clout with my 1 subscriber. It was this. And you
at a time. You know, I left.
This is when it started to get a little shaky. This is when people were like, nah, I'm not messing with
Singapore.
him. I ain't messing with him. But then the Kanye stans was like, oh, shit. The Kanye stans were like, niggas was like, me being niggas. No, this is good. We need somebody to see the other side. We need somebody to understand the other side. Because no other rappers are, he's already president, guys. He's already president. We need somebody to have a voice. And this is what I appreciate. Somebody got a voice for us in these streets. And that's what we were saying. That's what the Kanye fans were saying, right? Right? Then, this is a great one. Then all that Donda shit happened. Donda 1 came out. And we're getting to defending this man to now. Okay. So, yeah.
I'll be honest, we are liars. We are liars. And I got priors. Guess who's going down? Guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to jail tonight?
And you know something? It was a little bit devilish. It was, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little bit devilish. And that's when people started to also kind of fall back. Like, I ain't listened to Donda. Oh, yeah, I ain't listened to Donda. Yeah, it was a little scary, especially when he did that Donda. We was like, it sound like he trying to conjure up something, right? Which brings us to today. Bully season. He tweeting all that crazy stuff. He making hits. He making certified bangers. If it's, you know what I mean? If it's up to me, he's making certified bangers. If not, this is his greatest project of all time. But I'm not going to be biased. I'm just a regular Kanye fan. Okay, now here we are today. Kanye's doing this. He's talking about he's talking about those people, right? And we're like, and we're still kind of defending. This is early 2025. We still kind of defending him. Like, it's just kind of scary to defend that because it's like, guys, guys, y'all don't understand. Like, he's actually right, guys. Like, who owns a lot of the wealth in America? Jay-Z said it. Jay-Z said it. I think all he said was the same thing Jay-Z said. That's all he said. You want to know somehow they got rich on the strip club? Credit. You want to know how Jews own half the summer in America? That's how they did it. I took my artwork to 2 million. He was just talking about the same exact thing. But he went a little further. He started getting a little crazy with what he was saying. So people quietly started to pull back, and they was like, I ain't really rock with him. Then here we are, May 1st, 2025. And this is what pops out.
You sent in a proposal.
This is what comes through. We're like, okay. Here's where we are now. It's hard to. And we was like, hold on. Run that shit back. Hold on. Wait, what?
My cousin had, I gave my cousin had. I gave my cousin had. Outside again, just hanging out with your friends. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Started off when we was hanging out. I was my cousin not to tell nobody. And these will tell me take it to my grave. You can set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. It's not on skate. Now just don't help me, it just put me.
Which is a hilarious ad-lib. That's a hilarious ass ad-lib. And it got here, and I don't know if I got that many He Made graduations left. But what I am going to say is, like, listen. You ain't never, y'all, hold on, let me talk to y'all. You ain't never, you ain't never been, like, playing, like, outside, right? Like, you play football, right? And, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo mama's, like, brothers, like, kids, and mama's sisters' kids and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you playing with them type shit. Your cousin or whatever they call it and shit, like, right? And, like, your cousin go up to catch the ball, and you see that big juicy jig. It's like, no, let me stop. No homo. Jokes. These are jokes. They're jokes, guys. They're jokes. Let me get these jokes off, y'all. It's so hard to even joke about this because niggas is like, nah. Nah. Y'all remember? Hold on.
My cousin, one time, my cousin and I touched wieners. Ah! I didn't say that. Yes, I did, but what? Ah! Stop it! I just need to. My cousin and I touched each other's. I just want to thank everyone for coming. My cousin and I touched wiener. Winter is a cold time of year. I need to be going now. I wet my bed. I touched my cousin's wiener. This sure has been fun. Goodbye.